The Call Toward Tomorrow has seen remarkable progress in its first 13 months. 2 years ago, this community came together as a university with its faculty, staff, students, alumni, and friends and said, let's chart a course for the future to set a bold vision about what this university could become. As we embark on this process of change, reformation, and restructuring, we will encounter different ideas, and that is what we want. We will come together as a university. We will become one of the preeminent institutions of Catholic higher education in the United States and indeed the world. That confidence, that being our bold self, is what this process intends to drive home.
Community is definitely a key aspect of this Catholic Church and of this school and of this world. We need to find ways to start creating community. And I've had the beauty of meeting with some students and them talking about why they love this school so much. It's because of community. The people are always reaching out and hugging them. And they're like, I've never been hugged. I'm usually really introverted. And they're like, some student will just be like, you took a test, can I give you a hug? And this school is really working on community, and I want to help keep building that community for those students that maybe don't feel like they're part of this community. They give them the space where they'll feel like there's someone there with them, walking with them, and including them.
So if you think of higher education today, right, things are changing in the outside world so quickly. All innovation that we do here has to be learner-centered. We need to be able to prepare students to deal with those challenges, like learning new technologies on their own, learning new processes on their own.
So our 3 programs that we're working with for the Associate of the Applied Science program: electronic technology, networking technology, and cybersecurity. Innovation is at the hub of this program. So we have students who said, I only need a 2-year degree to do this, or I only need a 2-year degree to go into this particular industry. So we're going outside of what we've done before. We're helping to usher in a bold new vision for our university, a bold new vision for the future of higher education as we know it. And so we're having the opportunity to reach students that we may not have ever reached before.
It's important to me to have more people enrolled. To me, this place is so stellar, I think it should be a waiting list to get into this university. As a master's student myself, I would look in and think, I can sit in a classroom and be valued and respected and understood. People are concerned about my success, and that meant everything to me. I want everybody else to feel that.
I think this is a perfect opportunity for people to visualize what might happen here on our campus. Our athletic program is growing. For that reason, our current Jerebeck Athletic Center is one that we're probably going to outgrow. The second element would be to take down and build in its place the current Student Life Center. So basically, we're swapping the buildings and building new ones. Infrastructure is such a key part of the Call Toward Tomorrow because that is the environment where students, faculty, and the rest of the community will actually live out that Call Toward Tomorrow.
With the Call Toward Tomorrow, we want to put more students into the classrooms to experience and get the wonderful education that we provide here at the University of St. Thomas. Actually, when Dr. Ludwick first got here, he and I spoke a little bit about the future. I had told him everything I'd ever done here while I was at St. Thomas was kind of with the idea that maybe one day we'd have the opportunity to move into the NCAA. And about a month later, he calls me. He said, the president from the University of Dallas called me to ask if we were interested in looking into this. So I need you to do a little research. And we researched it and really knew from the very beginning it was the right thing for us to do. They came and they evaluated us, and they evaluated our athletic department, our education, our university, our faculty, and they met people and they looked around and they said we belonged at that level. But I think in the long run, it actually helps us build relationships across the city and with other sports programs that really help us market ourselves throughout the city of Houston.
There were several goals and priorities and targets in the Call Toward Tomorrow that we all take very seriously. We're going to focus on some of those this year that we think will be high impact. Our academic programs will be innovative and learner-centered. Our infrastructure, both the physical plant with what we have here on our campus as we expand elsewhere, and the facilities, they too will be upgraded. As we march forward, we know that we take the saints with us. We take St. Pope John Paul's admonition that we are to be a Catholic university with continuous renewal, and we will achieve the vision that was set forth by this community as we march into the future.